Simple and compound sentences. A simple sentence contains a subject and a predicate, and it's just one subject and one predicate. And a simple sentence expresses a complete thought. It needs to have a noun and a verb in order to be a complete simple sentence. Here's an example. The boys went to the park. So our verb would be went. Karate chop our sentence. The complete sentence would be the boys went to the park would be our complete predicate. The second sentence, we like pizza. Like would be our verb. We would be our complete subject, and like pizza would be our complete predicate. Something new we're going to learn is that a simple sentence can also be called an independent clause. That means that it can stand alone on its own. Simple sentences. A sentence that has one independent clause and expresses a complete idea. Remember, it has one subject and one predicate. There are different types of sentences. We can have a declarative sentence, and a declarative sentence makes a statement and ends in a period. Remember, the person is just declaring or stating something. An imperative sentence gives a command or makes a request and ends in a period. An interrogative sentence asks a question and ends in a question mark. And an exclamatory sentence shows excitement and ends with an exclamation mark. All of these are types of simple sentences. Remember, a simple sentence is an independent clause that expresses a complete thought and has one subject and one predicate. Compound sentences have two subjects and two predicates or more. They contain two or more independent clauses, so that means they have at least two simple sentences, if not more. And these independent clauses are joined together by a coordinating conjunction and a comma, and then your examples. The boys went to the park, but they did not go to the zoo. Your fanboy word or your conjunction and your comma are comma but. Then if we look at our sentence, the boys went to the park, the first simple sentence. Went would be our verb. The boys is your complete subject. Went to the park is your complete predicate. The next sentence, they did not go to the zoo. Did would be our helping verb. Go would be our verb. So they would be our complete subject here. Did not go to the zoo would be our complete predicate. So there we prove that we have two simple sentences joined together with a comma and our coordinating conjunction or fanboy word. The next sentence, we like pizza and we like spaghetti. So our conjunction and comma is comma and. Our first sentence, we like pizza. Like would be our verb. We would be our complete subject. Like pizza is your complete predicate. The second sentence, like is our verb again. We is our complete subject. Like spaghetti is our complete predicate. Tip on compound sentences is to look for these conjunctions. For, and, nor, but, or, and yet. Compound sentences is a sentence that has two independent clauses or two simple sentences separated by a conjunction. To remember types of conjunctions, we use the acronym FANBOYS, and we always place the comma before the conjunction or fanboy words. Fanboys stand for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. So if we look at this example, I went to the grocery store, comma, but I forgot my grocery list at home. So but is our coordinating conjunction. And then if we separate these into subjects and predicates, we have went would be our verb, I would be our complete subject, went to the store is our complete predicate. On the next sentence, I forgot my grocery list at home. Forgot is our verb. I is our complete subject. Forgot my grocery list at home is my complete predicate. So we have two subjects and two predicates. And remember, both parts of these sentences can stand alone if we took away the conjunction and put a period at the end of them. Here's our fanboy words. You can make a compound sentence by combining two simple sentences together. First, you'll put a comma in between the two sentences. Next, you'll insert one of the following words to make a compound. Hint, remember the acronym fanboys. F stands for, A stands for and, N stands for nor, B stands for but, O stands for or, Y stands for yet, and S stands for so. Let's look at this first example with for. We'll look at this sentence. I will not be going to the play, comma, for I need to study. The next sentence, my friends play drums, comma, and I play the guitar. Nor, I do not like olives, comma, nor do I like peppers. I woke up early today, comma, but I missed the bus. Or, we can play tag at recess, comma, or we can play grounders. Yet, I couldn't be in class today, comma, yet I could attend class online. So, I broke my toe today, comma, so I went to the doctor. Every sentence before the comma and where I highlighted is a complete simple sentence. It could stand alone if we put a period at the end. Everything after the comma fanboy word is another complete simple sentence that could stand alone on its own. Those are both called independent clauses because they can stand alone on their own. But if we put them together with a comma fanboy word, that's how we get a compound sentence. Here's some examples of simple sentences. I want to play my guitar. I lost my music. To make your writing more interesting, you can put these together to make a compound sentence. I want to play the guitar, comma, but I lost my music. Here's our next example. Can you play this song? Is it too difficult? Both of those are two simple sentences or two independent clauses. To make your writing a little more interesting, we could combine them. Can you play this song, comma, or is it too difficult? The last example. I can take music lessons. I practice each week. We could combine them to make a compound sentence and make our writing more interesting by saying, I take music lessons, comma, and I practice each week. Remember, you need two simple sentences joined together with a comma fanboy word in between and then a period at the end or an exclamation mark or a question mark to make a compound sentence. Don't forget your comma with your fanboy word, and it always goes before your fanboy word. So to review, simple sentence contains one subject and a predicate. It expresses a complete thought. Compound sentences contain two or more independent clauses, and they're joined together with a coordinating conjunction or a fanboy word. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. And they have two subjects, at least, and two predicates. Is it simple or a compound sentence? Look at the sentences below and write simple or compound beside them. Remember the 7 key words that compound sentences have. That's our fanboys word. And remember, they always have a comma before them. We're going to write an S if it's a simple sentence and a C if it's compound. Let's look at number 1. We went for a walk to the pond, comma, and we caught a fish. Well, I see comma and, so I know this one's going to be compound. We did not have gym today. Number 2, we did not have gym today. I don't see a comma or an and, so I know it's simple. Number 3, my dog wanted a treat, comma, so I told him to sit. Well, I see comma and so So I know that this is a fanboy and a conjunction with a comma, so it's compound. Number 4, the kids went to the movie theater, comma, and they watched Toy Story. I see comma and, I see comma and I see a complete simple sentence before that comma and I see a complete simple sentence after that comma and, so I know it's a compound. Number 5, I chose a book to read. I do not see a comma or a fanboy word, so I know it is a simple sentence. Number 6, my cat ran across the couch. I don't see a comma, fanboy, or conjunction, so I know that this is a simple sentence.